Hello, I am Nevada Attorney General Aaron Ford. Like many of you, I remember exactly where I was and what I was doing as the events of 9/11 began to unfold. I was in Detroit, Michigan, 6 days into a brand new job working for a federal judge. I was separated by thousands of miles from my family, which was still living in Las Vegas, Nevada. I remember hearing about the first tower being hit and then the second, and trying to call my wife on the phone to check on her and my two young children. I couldn't get through because all the lines were blocked. And I remember wondering, what's going on? Why is this happening to us? And what can we do? I was finally able to reach my wife and we commiserated together. A few weeks later, after many attempts, I was able to finally get on an airplane to fly home to see my family. There had to be no more than 10 people on that plane. We all flew those few hours in silence until we finally landed at the airport in Las Vegas. And we all clapped because we were so relieved that we had made it to our destination. As I reflect back on those days, those weeks, and those months following 9/11 and those attacks, I reflect back on the fact that we were able to come together as a country, that we showed our resilience and we showed our determination to not allow these attacks to change who we were as people. Today marks 20 years from these attacks, one of the nation's greatest tragedies. On September 11th, our entire world changed. In the end, we learned that two planes were flown into the twin towers of the World Trade Center in New York City. A third plane hit the Pentagon just outside our nation's capital, and the fourth plane crashed in a field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. Almost 3,000 people were killed during these attacks. Today, we remember the victims, the families, and the survivors of one of the darkest days in American history. We recognize the lasting consequences of 9/11, the loss that it has caused at our dinner tables, at birthday celebrations, and at quiet nights at home. Let us take a moment of silence to reflect on this tragedy and honor those impacted by 9/11. Thank you. I would like to read a quote from President Barack Obama. Even the smallest acts of service, the simplest act of kindness, is a way to honor those we lost and a way to reclaim that spirit of unity that followed 9/11. I encourage each of you to shine a light on this anniversary of 9/11 by planning or performing simple acts of service, simple acts of charity and kindness that promote unity and understanding. In this way, we can honor those killed and injured on 9/11, as well as the many rescue and recovery personnel and military members who bravely rose in service in response to the attacks. Thank you all, and God bless America.